my YouTubers, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's tutorial is going to be of how to make your own custom train tracks in Roblox Studio. And this thing might need parts, and these we may need some materials, and we may also need to color them. So now let's not waste any more time, and now let's just get started. But before we start, go to the View tab and then make sure you've got the Explorer and the Properties open, because these two are going to be important. The Explorer is just for the models, just very important, and the Properties to customize it however you want, which is still important. So now let's get started. All we're going to start adding is add a part, and I'm not going to make it brown. I'm just going to change it to this kind of color. Then click Material Manager. Then just scroll down until you see Pebble. And here you can scale it however you want with the train tracks. You can scale it however you want. For me, I'm going to make it like that. Let me just see. It's a little bit too big. I think here will do. So you can scale it however you want. And then now we add another part, but this time we're going to change it to metal, and to change the color to some kind of brown color, not too dark, just so it can be visible properly. And we just add it here, put it here, and then put it here like that, and then we put it anywhere you want, which is here. And then we click Model, and then we don't want it 0.2 starts. We're going to delete that and make it 1 start, so everything would be much more easier. So let's continue. Scale it to the end. Now just a minute, solve something. Won't be long. Here it's now solved. We add this at the other side. We do this at the other side too. Here. And now that we are almost done making those train tracks, now we need to add a lot more parts. And we're gonna scale it a little bit down. Make one starts turn like this. For now, then scale it to there, then just make the move tipped again, and then now we just make it a little bit like that, and then we just change the material to wood, no wooden planks or the others. Yes, it looks pretty good, and I'm just putting it here and there. And for this, and then change the starts to about 5, I think. Now we need to duplicate this as many times you need. It depends on how big your track is. Yes, there we do. Or instead of right click and clicking duplicate, just click Ctrl D, keyboard button. But just be really careful that they're not close to each other. And now the last thing we need to do before we finish, we just make sure that we've got all the parts with a color. Make sure that it's like that. Then just right click it and just click Group as a Model, not Group as a Folder, but Group as a Model. Just so we won't have any difficulties for placing more tracks. So now, like, I want to make a Western Railway for example, a Wild West railway, for example. You can also do this for making your own Wild West railways. Don't worry about it if your track is just like mine. It just looks a little bit more realistic anyway. Doesn't really matter. And there you can be able to make your own trains. Well, I don't know how to make trains because it's kind of hard for me. And let's just play so I could show you how it is. This may need it depends of how big your track is, cause your track it might be small or your track might be big. It depends of how you do it, and it depends of how you want to create it. And you know, you can do this. General can be for town or city or western or anything. You can make it city, town, western, or anything you want. You can do whatever you want with the track. You can do whatever you want. And there's something I forgot. Make sure that all of this is anchored to avoid any problems. Because otherwise, if you create your train, you put in the tracks, and the parts aren't anchored, then the train would derail like one of the train crash scenes in movies. Okay, so that's all for today's tutorial. And if you like this channel, please subscribe if you like my channel. And of course, if you like my video, please make sure to give it a like. And this is Patty13 leaving. Bye!